Hey guys, Kenny B here. Welcome aboard Cities and Suburbs 2025, first installment of the year. Hope you guys are doing well. Everybody's doing well and continues to be well in 2025. And thank you to my friend over at Torn Sage Studios on YouTube for the beautiful intro music. So Patriots today actually won a home game 23-16, defeating the Buffalo Bills, who are now 13-4. I'd like to see the Buffalo Bills actually win a Super Bowl once, please. Anyway, so great games going on in the NFL today. And Christmas gone, of course we know it is, but many of the Christian and Catholic faith are acknowledging the Epiphany, which is the 12 days of Christmas, and the three wise men actually arriving 12 days after the birth of Jesus. And so that is what that is what is referred to as the Epiphany. All right. And of course, last week, everybody set all these New Year's goals, and 25%, half of America, whatever that is, right? You know, I set a goal. 25% actually will commit to the goal, but only 10% will actually accomplish the goal. And the reason for that is because New Year's Eve is a tradition. Christmas is a tradition. New Year's is a tradition, right? So we use those as anchors, but if you really want to make a change, you can't attach it to a tradition, because a change and a goal is personal to you. So when someone says, what is your New Year's resolution? Resolve on your own time to make a change, and that will make the difference, whether it's this, whether it's that, whatever. And you guys know that, whatever it is to you. So really quick, Worcester 2025. What is your wish list for the city of Worcester? I'm not talking, I'm really talking about the downtown area. My wish list would be that, can we actually establish some kind of retail concept northbound heading to Lincoln Square on the left-hand side, where from Federal Square is a little ghost town. It's a vastness of space, as I call it. You watch some videos, you see these ships at just nothing. And that's what I feel like Main Street is like. It's nothing. There's some stuff going on over here, and there's an independent entrepreneur, adventurous entrepreneur, if you are trying to take up business on Main Street in Worcester, on the right side, but the left side is okay. So Main Street North, please, let's stop dicking around with. There's plenty of people living in that area. Give them a place to shop. Second, the Worcester Auditorium needs $100 million. That's a low estimate. I saw this in the Worcester Business Journal. I'll actually share the link below. But, we've been looking at this structure, the Worcester Auditorium, built in 1933 with Rolling Stones and, who's the other dude? Bob Dylan. And it's been used for weddings and high school graduations. And, of course, it de-evolved to, whatever, in the 70s for trolling for business. So whatever happened there, kind of like Mechanics Hall in the 70s. That was the pattern in the 70s with Worcester, right? Everything started to collapse, decay, if you will. But so yeah, it will cost for roofing, lighting, bringing the building up to code, but they're looking at some kind of a multi-use in entertainment, gaming facility, but it will happen, and it's going to happen all at the same time. You can't just have this little store open here, and the Worcester Auditorium is broken up into 5 different little pieces: the memorial, the auditorium, the little theater, and a couple of other appendages there. But it's going to have to be profitable as a whole, not as a little market happening here and there. So, and there's no parking. There's no parking, and that's a deficit today. When it was built in 1933, well, everybody lived in Worcester. Drive, you took a trolley, or right, you walked. Bygones be bygones. All right, so that's the auditorium. My third is this stupid 25-mile-an-hour speed limit in Worcester. Okay, I have no problem with whatever the speed limit is, but you just can't write in a law into something. And I'm watching the signs coming down Stafford Street, actually to Webster Square. It says citywide speed limit now 25 miles an hour, and not 100 feet says speed limit 35. Okay, I mean, that and the bike lanes and the squeezing of, it's intentional traffic calming, and I get it. And the guys at bike lanes, I never see anybody on a bike. I know people who ride some bike, but I'm sorry, Worcester is not a bike-friendly city, and it never will be. So let's get clean in Worcester. Well, 150 plus trash bins will be installed along public streets citywide in 2025. You can go online to the city of Worcester and actually say, hey, I think it should be here. I think it's kind of a contest. But boy, oh boy, I think that's a great idea, encouraging people to throw trash away. But, Worcester needs to get hip. And I mentioned this years ago. A lot of cities, they decorate the trash bins. They put faces on them, and so you're more inclined to throw trash away as opposed to just this old overstuffed. That's my problem with it. Is I think it's a great concept. I want to hear more about how the city is going to actually be able to maintain, keep those trash bins clean and emptied daily, because there are rodents in Worcester. All right, just like any city. So there has to be a major plan for that. So I'm just at 1 Main Street, to the auditorium, the silly 25-mile-an-hour speed limit in Worcester that can't be enforced because people, do what they want. And let's get clean as a city. I agree. But, my one wish should be on the top is the people who throw all the crap out their windows, have no disregard for where they live, creating trash, okay? Yes, and store owners along any street in Worcester, if you don't have a trash bin out there, or you should be discouraging your patrons for whether it's nips or whatever it is, right? Store owners need to take some responsibility for their storefront too. So that would be my wish list for the city of Worcester. The big one is, let's get Worcester clean again. Anyway, guys, Kenny B here, signing out, and hey, let's go next year with the Patriots, right? We tried, right? We tried, but okay. All right, take care, guys. Kenny B here, signing out. Be well.